A small school district in Mid-Coast Maine is getting some national recognition for leading the way in providing opportunities for students in trades, technology, and innovation. St. George MSU has been selected as one of the 33 semifinalists for the national Yass Prize. For that, the school will receive $200,000 to help support the construction of their new CTE Makerspace building. The new building will include a shop space for woodworking, boat building, metalwork, and more. Students are already using technology like 3D printers in their classrooms. The buzz around the school district and the peninsula is that they qualify for a $1 million grand prize from Yass. Kristen Falla serves on the school board and has twins in the school system. She's happy future students will get a chance to engage in hands-on projects like her boys have.
They're so proud of anything that they build themselves with their own hands. They build with my dad in his shop, and anytime they come home with things with Grampy, and that experience I look forward to all of the kids being able to have that style shop where they can go in and build with their own hands.
We think we're building a transformational program here, and obviously we need more resources to get it off the ground. Having the building, getting over that fundraising push allows us to stop putting energy into fundraising and allows us to put more energy into program development. How do we make this really impactful?
The school is also in the running for a Yass Parents' Choice Award. That's separate from the prestigious Yass Prize. The winner will receive an additional $100,000. Now, you can vote for St. George MSU online every day from now until November 25th. We have a link to that on our website and our mobile app.